Working Class Beer Reviews is looking at Pacifico Clara, Cerveza Pacifico Clara, La Cerveza del Pacifico. Obviously a lager from Mexico. Did just a short little bit of research. 3 German immigrants that lived in Mazatlan. There's 3 different names. In 1900 started this brand. Glass is a little dirty, sorry. Use my little lager glass here. 24 ounce can. Got this at Wood Supermarket. It's like $3.69 or something like that. I can't remember. It may have been closer to $4. Seems like a little more expensive than Modelo, but in the 1950s, mid-1950s, this brand was bought out by Grupo Modelo, then eventually got absorbed by AB InBev. Distributed under Constellation Brands in the United States. If you watched my Modelo video, you would have seen that. There we go. It's getting later in the evening. I wanted to try to squeeze this in. It's supposed to storm tonight, and I just, thought it'd be the weather feels decent. It's not like screaming hot like it was earlier. The sun's like not right on top of us. So early on in my days of expanding and trying all sorts of different beers, I learned about this, and I tried it once, and I loved it because I used to be a Corona drinker at one time. But Corona, being in a clear bottle, tends to get skunky sometimes. Pacifico, when you buy it in a bottle, it's a brown bottle. So it's less likely for that to happen. And then, especially if you find it in cans. I have actually seen it on draft before. Not very often. So what do? You get clear. Not the head just went away, which is odd because I poured it decently aggressive. But it's not hazy from the beer itself. It's the glass is very foggy. So, but it looks nice. Let's give it a smell. Smells like grains. I'm assuming there's corn. A lot of the Mexican lagers will have corn adjuncts in it. 4.4% ABV, just like Modelo. So that must be some sort of a standard that they have down in Mexico. And I don't know of any other variants that they have of Pacifico. I didn't really look. They may have a light. They may have a 0% lager. They may have cheladas of some sort. So let's give it a you don't smell any sort of bitter or hoppiness of any sort. I'm sure there's some hops in there. All beer does. Let's give it a sip. Yeah, much like I remember it. Grainy, not bitter. Was it Dos Equis I was saying? It's like light beer ABV with a full beer flavor and mouthfeel and everything. So I'm sure the calories are above 800. I'd love to take a look. Sometimes on the cans they will say 4.4%. For a 12-ounce serving, 143 calories, 13 carbs. Yeah, so it's like your normal standard beer with lower ABV. Imported by Crown Imports, Chicago, Illinois. So you can see on here it's got the barley heads and the hop cones in the design with a little life preserver. I don't know exactly where Mazatlan is. I'm guessing maybe it's on the coast. Oh man, carbonation already. But bright yellow label. It kind of stands out. The label does. It's easy to spot. And other cans are all white, and silver and things like that. This is, yellow with gold lettering. And that big life preserver and the anchor. And it's got like a red mountain in the back. You can see that. I tried to do a different location. This is in my little fire pit area. You've probably seen this off in the distance in my other, because I'm up there at the picnic table up on the patio. And so I thought I'd move down here, although I'm a little apprehensive because it kind of shows off my beer gut a little bit. Yeah. Try to suck it in for the camera. Not real proud of that, but I know that's my responsibility. If I'm going to enjoy beer, I'm going to have to do stuff to counteract my body in my mid-40s wanting to just pack it on, you know, so I can't just haphazardly not be conscious of my body. I need to probably start being a little more proactive when it comes to that. It's very good actually. Very clean. You don't get any, you know, the aftertaste isn't real strong. Like on some of the other ones, they have a stronger, like, grainy aftertaste to it. And, you know, obviously with the other brands, like Modelo has a Del Oro, which is like their, you know, Michelob Ultra type, you know. So you'll get real clean flavors out of that. I do think it's odd that it should be at least 5% if it's going to have those kind of nutritional stats. That's just my opinion. Who am I, you know? But I do enjoy it, and I do love it. It is a little more, you know, for a 6-pack, you're going to be paying like $10, or sometimes even more. Which stinks, because in this day's economy, it's hard to justify spending more. I mean, unless you're one of those that just is a very every so often type of person when it comes to your beer. Gnats are getting me. I should have lit a mosquito, like a citronella lantern or something. If you're someone that doesn't have it on a normal basis, you'll kind of buy whatever you want. But if you're someone that likes to have one around the house for when you get off work or after you mow the lawn, you know, you finish a project of some sort, and you like to relax and just reward yourself with a beer, you know, you take price into consideration a little more and all. But that's why these singles, I'm seeing more and more different types of beers being sold in these singles. Ooh, that was a good one. And that felt really good. I felt like I deflated a little bit. It just makes it easier to try different things, especially for these reviews. Especially, you know, when it comes to different types of beers that come in clear or green glass bottles, like Heineken, Beck's, you know, Corona, stuff like that. To get it in a can, at least that takes that aspect out of the equation, you know, so you don't have to worry about that. So I ended up finishing this whole can. But yeah. Really good. There was a time where I used to buy that a little more frequently. I've seen it in 12-pack cans before. I would probably buy it that way, although I'd probably be spending like close to $16 or more, which, you know, it is what it is. I would probably be more inclined to buy this over Corona or Modelo. My personal preference. I just like it. I like the way it tastes. I wish it kind of sustained more of a head, but that may be not a characteristic that they take into consideration when they make, you know, Mexican lagers. So, I don't know. Definitely wasn't brewed by Miller. I'll tell you that much. Miller's got those big old fluffy heads that hardly ever go away. It's like a milkshake on top. But, yeah, I really enjoy it. If you've had Pacifico Clara, let me know what you think of it. How does it rank or stack up to the other, you know, popular Mexican lagers? You know, if it's something that you rank pretty high, let me know. If it's something that you like, I'll take it or leave it, or I actually prefer Corona or Modelo over this. Had Dos Equis. I'll have to look for some Tecate. I don't think I've done a review on Tecate. All I see it in anymore is cans. And man, this stuff's really got the burps. I don't know if I was just in the mood or if I was just really thirsty, but that's going down like really well. It's not, sometimes, you know, if you've eaten a heavy meal and you try to drink a beer and it's like it just wants to sit right on top and it doesn't feel like it's going down. This is going down like very refreshing. So we'll say that much. I like that a lot. So I don't know. Yeah, let me know what your opinion on this beer is, and the Grupo Modelo portfolio as a whole. Maybe which one do you think is the best? And put it in the comments. I always look forward to talking to you guys and hearing what you guys have to say. I love that you support me, and I really appreciate it. I'm not doing this so as to get popular or anything. It's more of a hobby. If for some reason a video takes off or something like that, I'm not on TikTok. I'm pretty much just on YouTube. That's it. I don't have like a Facebook page for the beers or Instagram or X or anything like that. I'm sure if I did that, I could probably gain some steam. I don't know. Everybody says YouTube's the way to go. It's what I watch and listen to pretty much solely, except for Instagram. I use Instagram, but that's more for my personal page. I have a Facebook. I don't post on it or anything. I use it mainly just to get coins on 8-ball pool, and I think I've said that in the past. So I'm on Team Razor Sharp. If you guys play on 8-ball pool, you can try looking that up. Razor, it's spelled like RZZR. Just try typing that in. We don't have a full club, but we got a really cool club. Amy's the leader. We got Will, Animal, Doug, Troy, Shirley, Rose, Molly, and I'm sorry if there's been a few new ones that have jumped on the team. Really cool team, really fun, and I always enjoy playing with them. The fact that they're relaxed and no drama. That's kind of the way we filter people out that try to stir the pot, and we don't like that, But I like to play a little digital pool. It's kind of fun. So anyway, I'm ranting on about that. Thanks for watching this video, and I will see you guys later.